everybody, this is Nisha J coming back with another video for ya. Now today we're going to do a tamale pie and it's made with Jiffy. It's a real simple recipe, easy peasy. And it tastes good too. So with the recipe, you make a Jiffy corn mix, like you're doing a cornbread, but there's some tweaks to it. You're going to be adding a can of cream corn, and you're going to add your eggs. I have 2 boxes, so I'm going to go ahead and do 2 eggs. And the only version that I'm changing of this recipe is I'm going to be doing the El Pato Chile Fresco, okay? You can use enchilada sauce, and this is actually gonna occur when you're gonna use the enchilada sauce is when you finish this recipe with the cornbread. So we're gonna go ahead and make that cornbread per the recipe. And I'm telling you guys, you're really gonna love it. I'm gonna bring my camera down, something down like that, like that, like that. Maybe I'll bring it over like that. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all. Okay, so what we're gonna do is pour in our Jiffy mix. And like I said, I'm using 2 boxes. And I'm gonna tell you girls and boys, you're gonna like this recipe. It's simple, quick and easy. Tastes good and friendly budget wise. You figure I think these are about $1, the Jiffy mix. The corn is about another $1. Eggs, we pretty much have those in our pantry. Sour cream is another little lightweight expense. You know, you can get that for about $1, $2 at the most. And a can of enchilada sauce. Don't cost as much. Don't cost as much. So, what I'm going to do... Okay, so I did 2 boxes. I probably could have used 1, but I'm going to go ahead and do 2 boxes today. Let me open up my napkin here. I'm going to put my cracked eggs on that. Okay, so I'm going to crack... Oh, sheesh, manish. Y'all see that? I just cracked it. And it all kind of went on my table. Okay, I'm cracking 2 eggs. I'm putting the corn in there. Probably could have used a bigger pot, huh? I mean, a bowl. But oh well, that'll work for us today. So, we're going to mix this together. I'm going to have to mix it slowly because it's so small. This should be fine. And then I got my oven preheating. I always put my oven on 350. I don't know, that's a perfect temperature, I think, for most everything, except for when you're baking cakes and stuff like that. You know, you got to be a little mindful of the temp. And mind you, the fresco salsa is going to go in once this is finished baking. And I'm going to show you how to do that. And also, you add a bit of ground meat. I like to use, like I always say, I like to use ground chicken. So I have that ready for me to cook also. So I'm going to use ground chicken, and then I got to add this sour cream. Let me go get a spoon. With the sour cream, pretty much I'm gonna add a nice dollop. Okay, so let's mix this in. Like I said, I probably should have used a bigger little mixing bowl, but it's alright, it's okay. Just take it slow, honeys. Take it slow. Get it all mixed. have to say, today was a slow day, y'all. I have not finished none of my Christmas shopping. I don't like to shop for Christmas. I don't know what to buy. I feel like gift cards are probably the best solution, you know? When you're buying for adults, it's a whole different thing when you're buying for kids. Adults have their preferences. They like what they like, you know? And then we're doing a game on that day, some kind of Santa game. You gotta buy a gift. I haven't done that. I don't know what to do, y'all. Y'all need to help me out with that. Christmas is what? A week away? And your girl is... Oh, I heard a big old bang. Firecrackers. Oh my God, it's December, not July, honey. Scared me to death. But yeah, Christmas is a week away. Yeah, and I don't know what to do. Okay, so here we are. This is really mixed really well, I have to say, for this little tiny bowl I'm using. Okay, so I'm gonna call that mixed up, and it's about that time. We're gonna take my cast iron. Just give me a moment and we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we're back, and I have my cast iron skillet right here, and I'm gonna just pour all the mix into this container, or this pan here. In this pan here, y'all. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it all in there. You know me, I like to get it all out the bowl. We don't want to waste not a thing. Do up, do up, do up. All right, y'all. So we got it all out. So I'm gonna spread it wide and high. Okay, I'm spreading it. I probably could have did one, but one little mix. On that recipe they used one, but I'm using two. And like I said, you can use however many you need, you know. Okay, you might want to use a wider pan, but it's up to you guys. Get it in here. Okay, so I got that all mixed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in the oven, and then I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and I have the ground chicken in the pan. Getting ready to fry it up. I'm gonna try to mash it down, get it to a crumble state, and then I'm gonna add my seasoning. And pretty much it's just gonna be, let me see if I have any garlic, any crushed garlic. And yes, I do. So I'm gonna use some of this. This is crushed garlic. I'm gonna add towards the end when it's all kind of crumble state, or a little more, the pan is a little heated and the meat is starting to cook. You ever love a pan but you hate the pan? You love the way it works, but it's everything sticks to this pan. This is a stainless steel or something like that. And I tell you, everything sticks to this thing. Even bacon sticks to this pan. I'm just thinking, like, how does bacon, which has a lot of fat, you know, sticks to a pan? This one it does, yay. So it kind of, it's like one of those pans. I like the size. I like what it does as far as once it's cooking, but in the process, I think once it's all done, but you got to watch it because it sticks. Everything sticks to it. That's kind of the turn off. Okay, so we have garlic. I'm gonna use some a little salt, a little pepper. Actually, I'm not gonna use salt. I'm gonna use the garlic kind of salt, and then some onion powder, and some cumin, and some chili powder. Chili powder, and where's the cumin? Is that the cumin? That's not cumin. I always be looking for my cumin. I don't know what it is about the cumin, y'all, but dang, it go in here and it get just lost. It get lost. It gets lost. I think I have some like this. Okay, I have some cumin that's in the packaging. It's in the bag here, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that into this once I get it kind of broke down a bit. Oh gosh, so today, y'all, I was able to eat breakfast. I made some pancakes. No, not pancakes. Take it back. I made some waffles. Y'all. They were good. Then I tried to make an extra one so I could save it and then cook it for another day, and burnt it. Left it in there. Forgot it was in the dang waffle maker. And when I came back, it was charcoal. Literally. So there won't be no later date. I'm gonna have to make them from the start to finish. I won't have no easy route. The only thing about waffles is that I like them crispy. That's probably what happened. If I had just took it out when I knew it was done, it was pretty much done, but I don't like it real, I think it was like cakey, you know, like that cake type, and I wanted it crispy. So I said, I'm gonna leave it in there for another few minutes. Went and did something, came back, and I'm like, oh shoot, and waffle in there. it was chocolate, y'all. It was just a little bit. It was like that chocolate when you know it's burnt chocolate. So I was like, okay, I can't use that. Okay, so this is starting to cook, y'all. It's still a little, you know how ground chicken is. It's real pale, kind of pink, white. Once it's done, it's like real pale white. So not an attractive color, but it's good. Digestion. You have a hard time digesting beef. Chicken is the next, I think, the best option for ground meat. Turkey is good too, but it just sometimes can be a little dry. This is ground pepper, y'all. And I put onion powder and I put the garlic salt. And then I'm going to add chili powder, but it's a new one, so it's not open. Just gonna shake that in there. Okay, then here's my cumin. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little of that in there. Okay. I need to get a jar for this because I don't like this bag. Okay, so I'm stirring, mixing, chopping, breaking down this ground chicken. Once it's done, I gotta show you that next step, but we gotta wait for the bread, the cornbread that I'm putting in the oven, and that should be done. I put it in there about 5 minutes ago, so I shouldn't have to wait much longer. But I'll show you that process. And then also you're going to need some cheese. Whatever kind of cheese that you want to use. You don't have to put cheese, but you know, everything tastes better with cheese. How they say everything tastes better with bacon. Everything tastes a little bit better with cheese with certain meals. So we're going to add some cheese, and I do have that. That's in the refrigerator. I'll show y'all that when it's when we're going to use it. And I think I'm using Colby Jack. I think I got to double check that one. Oh, I think that pepper just got in my nose, y'all. So, okay, so what's going to happen here is we're going to finish letting this brown. It's almost there. It's not quite. And then the next step will be, oh, all my stuff is just falling. Okay. And it's really ground up, y'all. You see that? And I can smell all the flavors. I just added the chili powder and the cumin. I can smell it. Just lets me know it's doing what it's doing. Everything is marinating. Okay, so we're gonna let this finish. It's almost there. It's just a little pink on some ends. And it doesn't, you see how, if you look in the pan, there's not a lot of grease that comes from the ground chicken. So that's another, I guess, plus. It's not a lot of fat, but it's still juicy, you know. All right. So we'll be back, and we'll be doing the next step, which, oh, let me, oh, y'all, I almost forgot the dang on garlic here, y'all. Can't forget the garlic. I'm just gonna add a little and let that marinate. It does. Let me mix that in there. And you can add onions if you like. I don't want to add onions, but that's another little additive you could put with it. But I did add the garlic. So I like garlic. I didn't really want onions, so. All right. Okay, so that's all grounded up, y'all. All cooked down. And it's ready for the next step. And we'll be back. Okay, everybody. So as you can see, we have the meat that's already done. We have cornbread that is done. So what the next step would be is I'm going to poke let's say, look, there's my pancake mix. I'm going to poke holes, but I don't think I want to use this little tool here. I want to use, I want to use the end. I'm going to use the end of my spoon. So I'm just going to go like this, because in the recipe description, it is you're poking holes in the bread. So I'm kind of just taking my spoon and kind of making like little round circular holes within the bread. Just enough so that, because you're going to be pouring your whichever sauce you're going to use. Like I said, I'm using this El Pato sauce, which is a salsa, but you can use an enchilada sauce, whatever sauce you choose, you know, whatever sauce you think you would like, as far as making similar, like a tamale pie. Okay, so this is gonna go right on top. It's gonna go right on top, trying to get it all over. And like I said, you could use one. Now I'm going to take the spoon and kind of swirl it around. Oh, that was hot because I can feel it on the other end. So you know this thing is piping hot. Okay, so I'm going to take this. And then I'm going to move this over. Let's move this. Like I said, this is very hot. I just got it out the oven. So I'll move this right here so you guys can get a better view. There we go. We're back. Okay, so now we're just going to take our ground ground chicken. And we're just going to lay it on top. And I could have used one box because I didn't think that Jiffy was going to make much, but it did. We're just going to have a little extra bread there. And this is bigger ladle. That's gonna take us forever trying to get that all out of this pan. So anyway, we're gonna put it on the top. I should have tasted this meat. Let me taste it, y'all. I can taste the chili and the cumin. Really light. Okay. Yeah, that's got a good flavor. So I'm gonna spread this out. Spread it all around. Spread it all around. We're gonna leave it in the oven for probably and this cheese is Colby Monterey Jack. Like I said, you are able to use the cheese that you truly want. It doesn't matter, you know. You might want to spice it up with just some mozzarella, sharp. You might want to use this one that I have. So it's just up to you and your liking. So I'm gonna cover that. Spread it all around here, man. And we're gonna stick this back in the oven for about, I'm not sure. I'm gonna kind of gauge it by looking at it. I'm gonna make sure the cheese is all melted. Everything is kind of, you know, settled in there. And we'll go from there. See you back in a bit. All right, y'all. Okay, y'all, this is the finished product. This is the Tamale Pie. Okay. Now, we gotta taste it. And it looks delicious. Smells good. We're gonna dig in. Be right back. All right, y'all, this is the finished product. Let me dig in here and let me see what it's doing, Is it giving me life? Mm-hmm. Yes, y'all. You have to do this recipe. Yeah. Now, like I said, I did a double batch of the Jiffy. Next time, I probably will do one box instead of the two. But the flavor is all there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll have to say, no complaints there. This would be a good party dish, especially for the holidays. An appetizer. Get everybody ready for the big meal. So I have to say, this is a good recipe to do, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, to like. Come back and see your girl again. And I will be doing another video soon, y'all. So be looking out. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, babies.